Hi, comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. This week, it's Monday night, so it's the price variance. I nearly forgot to say that. So this week, Alan and I are looking at a subcategory of good girls, bad girls. They could be good girls, they could be bad girls, not quite sure. And it's Femme Fatales. So we showed some really great ones. Alan showed an absolute banger over on his show. It's one of the top Femme Fatale covers, I think maybe the best Femme Fatale cover.
It's sort of known as the number one Femme Fatale cover. Yeah.
So head over to Alan's channel and have a look at that. It won't take you very long to watch it. I think it probably only lasts 10 minutes. So
very short video.
We're showing another 3 Femme Fatales here on my channel. Alan, you're the guest. Over to you.
Okay, so I was sort of mentioning this character, but this is not this character, if that makes sense. I was talking about Harley Quinn, and this is Harlequin. Sort of the early kind of version of Harley Quinn. So this is she's a femme fatale as well. You know,
Okay.
she's kind of, good girl, bad girl, all over the place kind of girl. She actually marries the Flash later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is all in the Golden Age. Warning: this is your fate, the Harlequin. So she's kind of like killing him off here. She's drowning him.
Well, it's a good start to a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah. As I said, like a lot of these femme fatales remind me of ex-girlfriends. So this is definitely a femme fatale, Harlequin.
Definitely a favorite.
A very popular one for Golden Age collectors too.
I didn't realize there'd been an earlier Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's Harlequin.
Yeah.
It's similar but not quite the same. And she's got that clown costume.
Yeah.
But they're similar but not quite the same. I know it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are going to be like, no, they're different characters, and I know they're different characters. I'm just saying they're similar.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to show the other Harley Quinn.
Okay, that's good.
We can't have Femme Fatales without the Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
So here she is. I love this cover. This is her looking very fatal. Daddy's little monster tattooed on a t-shirt.
So do you like this version of Harley Quinn, or do you like the one where she's more like the jester?
Yeah, I like the ones where she's more like a jester. But if you're doing Femme Fatale, this looks much more the traditional Femme Fatale. The cartoon with her in the jester costume, she looks too cute. So yes, I've got a lot of Harley Quinn looking cute, looking like a cute baddie. But in this one, she looks like a real badass baddie.
Yeah, she's actually more of a threat.
Yeah. So I just picked this one because of that. She does look more, and this is the 25th anniversary special. So yeah, I picked this one. But Harley Quinn, definitely Femme Fatale. I think if you hooked up with her for too long, you'd be 6 feet under fairly shortly afterwards.
Yeah. Yes, it's not really good for your survival rate.
No.
Okay, so my next Femme Fatale is Rose and Thorn.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. The Thorn, actually.
The Thorn.
Yeah. So basically she's kind of reminds me of a little bit of Poison Ivy, a little bit. I'm not like, I know she's not, but she kind of has these thorns that she can throw at people.
And she's green and she's plump.
And she's green. That's why I'm saying she kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn a little bit, Another Flash related one.
Yeah.
Actually, that was Green Lantern. I should have said. I meant Green Lantern when I was saying the other one. Okay. I was like, yeah, that was Green Lantern. Okay. No, I was saying the wrong character. I'm not a complete idiot. I just lack sleep. So this is the first appearance from Flash Comics 89, and this is 1947. That was All American Comics 89. So they're both issue 89, which I thought was kind of interesting. Yeah. So yes. Just so quickly back to this one.
That
That
was
is
Green Lantern.
that
Yeah.
is the Green Lantern. Yeah, I just what am I saying?
I thought when you showed it, I was looking at it and I was thinking, why is the Flash?
Why is he saying the Flash? I meant to say the Green Lantern. Oh man. Oh well. Yeah. I do know these characters, believe it or not. So
Do you know what
but
the origin? I don't know much about Rose and Thorn. What's
I don't really know. I actually have to read this book. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. But I thought she was a cool character. She
yeah.
also reappeared in the Silver Age in Lois Lane. 105 is her first Silver Age appearance. But yeah, it's kind of a cool character. Yeah, so that's my second one.
Okay, so my next one I would claim is the ultimate femme fatale, and that is Death, Neil Gaiman's Death.
Okay.
So here we have this is Death in Time of Your Life. So this was a mini series starring Neil Gaiman's Death. I always loved Neil Gaiman's Death in the original Sandman series. In fact, my copy of that is currently off with CGC being graded.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Death as a sympathetic character. So, you know, Death was always shown as the sort of grim reaper who came to take you away when you died. Well, Neil Gaiman's Death is this character who comes to take you away when you die, but it's the type of person you'd want to have a chat with, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
She's very likable.
she's very likable. You know, she doesn't fill you with fear when you see her, even when you realize who she is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a nice chat with her. So yeah, so I always liked Death. You know, but her job is to take you away when you died. So if you see her, she's pretty much a femme fatale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
series.
I wouldn't have thought of her as a femme fatale, but when you think about it, she's actually the most fatale of the femme fatales.
Yeah. If you meet her,
You're
that's
dead.
pretty much it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so this one I'm not sure if you'll know, but it's actually a really cool character. It's Senorita Rio. This
Uh,
girl right here.
yeah, well, I can see that she's got a couple of things going for her.
Yeah, a couple. So yeah, this is
So
like
what did you say her name was?
Senorita. I'm trying to say that as Spanishy as I can, and
Okay.
Rio.
All right.
And okay, that's her name. So she's actually kind of a cool character because she's kind of like not a spy, but you know, like kind of that level. You know, she's basically, you know,
Oh, she's a military sort of type, is she?
she's actually a good guy,
Oh,
but yeah, but she's got that kind of, you know, sexy femme fatale kind of element to her.
oh, she definitely looks like Femme Fatale on that cover. That's a great cover.
Yeah. So this is her most femme fatale looking cover. She's actually she sort of became a cooler character when Lily Renee worked on her as an artist. She was actually created by a different artist, but yeah, I really like this cover. Yeah, this is my actually one of my favorite fight covers. I just think it's something about it.
I love that cover. That's really fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's the last one, Senorita
Good choice.
Rio.
Good choice. My last one is probably you've not heard of it. I like the writer artist Terry Moore.
Okay.
You know, Stranger's Paradise, a number of other things. He did a series of comics a couple of years ago about a female serial killer. So here we have issue 1 of Serial. And this is I'm just reading this at the moment, actually. Really good fun. I do like Terry Moore's artwork.
I like that one. That's very cool.
Yeah,
Reminds me a little bit of Wednesday, almost. There's another
yeah,
character that it reminds me of, actually.
exactly. So the serial killer here, it can appear to be any age from about 14 through to about 28. And she deliberately entraps pedophiles and
Okay.
and kills them off.
So is she like actually 28, but she tries to make herself look young, or?
A bit, yeah, she's slight. I've only got halfway through it. It's all a bit strange. She appears to have extremely good powers of disguise. Here we go. Here she is enticing a likely suspect.
Wow.
Into her grips. Yeah, she is quite a nasty character. There's at least she's. I'm only halfway through, and she's done in about 30 people so far.
I don't know if I should say a Joe Biden joke or not.
Not. You're always trying to get me banned, Alan.
It's always like your channel that I say the more controversial things. Okay.
There's another one of her on top of a gargoyle looking out over there. But it's done in a very I don't know if you're familiar with Terry Moore's style, but it's
yeah.
The insides are black and white. It's line artwork, quite chilling, and it's a really interesting series that I only came across a couple of months ago. So there you go. There's my next Femme Fatale. It's Terry Moore's female serial killer in Serial.
Nice. Okay, and that's it. That's the show.
That is it. That is your lot. And we'll be back next Monday, probably with another of these short ones. So that's your lot.